Coming up, a great band from New York City, the Big Apple, it's Luxx.
We're a live band. I mean, we love making records, it's definite. But we are a live band. Our live show is what we thrive on. It's where we gain our fan base, where we gain our radio, where we gain our, our venues. The first record, we were sort of finding ourselves. We had just gotten together, and we were trying to find like a common thread between the three of us in what we could write about and what we wanted to sound like. And this whole last year of touring, with the four of us, has defined the sound of Luxx.
Pandora's playground is tumbling down. All do it or die. Pandora's alive.
I think what Luxx is introducing is a new sound of rock and roll, where it's not so boxed. It's not so, it's female fronted, so it's either Lilith or Joan Jett. We're naturally this way. We're not at all pretentious, and we're not at all trying to be somebody that we're not.
I think what's great about the band is we'll show up in a town where we have no airplay and no fans to begin with, and the crowd will go nuts, and the next time we go there to play, it'll be 2 or 3 times the amount of people there. Plus we will have radio, we will have publicity and all that, and some street team people.
Yeah. This is what it's like to tour with men. You lose every bit of class you have. He's asked me if getting signed was everything that I thought it would be. And my answer was no. I just think your best choice is to go into a record deal with your blinders off and your eyes wide open, ready to work. Because if you're not, you're gonna get screwed.
I think a lot of bands nowadays tend to, they have a hit, they get a little formula, and they stick to it, and it's boring. It must be boring for them.
Yeah.
It's like, to us, it's like, you are where you are at that particular time, and the music we're coming out with now is that's almost completely different to what we're going to do next time.
So this is the only time we ever really get to be home, is when we're recording. So watch out for us. We're coming to get you. We got contacted by an internet radio station that said that Kiss the Star, which was on the first record, was top 10 on their radio station in Singapore and Japan and New Zealand and Denmark and Holland. And we were like, whoa. Said that we would love a cybercast so that the people that can't see you live can just log on and see it. So we did that, and we had over 9,000 people log on from all over the world, and it really was incredible. What do you think Kiss the Star is about?
I have no idea, actually.
Good man.
And the truth shall set you free.
Everybody says I really like that song, but not once has anybody said
We
like,
like the cover of the CD. That's it.
nobody's ever like even tried to sing what that song was about.
I can't even count the times I'm crowded by my apathy and vacant for your man.
It's not easy to just sit there and say, you know, make a wish and I want to kiss the star. I mean, I'm literally talking about going and kissing the star, you know. And it's a really low point, but every person goes through it, but every musician goes through it at least 3 times a week.
We can condense the whole thing and go into the radio station with 2 acoustics and a couple of drums a day and this voice. And we can transform those songs which you hear kicking out of a speaker system at night to like a tiny little room with 2 acoustics, and it's an amazing transformation. Every time you do it, it goes down on fire.
Yeah, oh, we love playing acoustic.
Can't think, can't feel, can't I, can't want, can't do what you want, but you can't deny. No, baby, no. Can't think, can't feel, can't I, can't want, can't do what you want, but you can't deny. I know you can't, no, no, can't think now.
I've been touring my ass off. Doesn't look like it.
It's all worth it for the hour when we get to the show and strike up and the people are there. That's really what we spend all the days in the studio for, all the days doing everything is for that 1 or 2 hours when we're playing, that's why I picked up a guitar, is to play in front of people.
I guess you wanna change the world, you better start with who you are. It all shines through, 'cause it don't mean anything.
They really care, don't
Yeah, I mean, they care so much that, you know, that we developed this Luxx street team, and what it is it's like having record company reps all over the country. We've got 16 in Huntington, West Virginia. We've got 30 in Houston, Texas. We have 12 in New Jersey. It goes all over the country, and we get more and more every day.
They're not getting paid either.
No, these are diehard Luxx fans that we say, if you really love Luxx that much, we'd love to have you involved with the band on a regular basis.
Main goal is just to get the band heard, you know? How many times have you seen a band and watch them go by the wayside because no one seems to care? I mean, we care. We love them, and we know them. They're down-to-earth people. And that's what makes us care.
Been done before, and you can try to save the world, but it's the ones like you that don't come through. It's all over for you.
You know, I think a lot of people expect bands to be done. Like, their first record comes out and, oh, okay, this band is always going to sound like this, and this is what they have to say. They're either rebellious against the president, or they, you know, are for women's rights, and then you sort of get this tag. And this band is so not about that, because no human is like that. There's not one human in the world that feels one thing 10 years later feels the same exact thing about everything. So, you know, you're watching Luxx grow, and, you know, we're experiencing Luxx growing, and that's what the second record, to me, is all about.
A lot of people have the sophomore jinx where the second album comes out and it's not as strong, or you don't quite capture the essence of the first record. And I think this band is going to be a lot different to a lot of the bands that come out with the big first album and the second album dies. This album's really got a chance to make this band what it should be and what it is.
'Cause we